What is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Corey's gonna be starting about 50 minutes. I'm doing very, very good. But no, man, chat. Hopefully you guys are there. Hopefully you guys come in here very, very soon and hang out with us for the little bit of like 15 to 20 minutes that you guys will be hanging out with us. But Corey will be starting at 5:45 CST. Going to be talking about that pandemic movie that we talked about a while ago. I didn't know it even came out. It's called Songbird. Some shit, I don't know. It's like one of those fucking, like, it has a title that would, it reeks of indie. It just, I don't know. I hate shit like that.
It smells like cheap movie theater with like 20 people seated and just like the most bougiest candy that tastes nasty.
Dude, I gotta tell you, man, I fucking hate, I hate. That's it. I just hate.
You just fucking hate. Just no matter what, just fucking hate. Like, you want ice cream? Fucking hate. You want to go to the movies? Fucking hate. Hey, Diaz, you won the lottery? I fucking hate.
So I'm going to refresh this really quick, guys, because I can't see what the fuck you're saying, even on my goddamn screen. So I'm going to refresh it. Hopefully it works. If not, I'm going to do literally mapping of the fucking exploit thing. I checked this ahead of time. I did so many things ahead of time. Literally, after the show last night, my computer fucking froze, and I had to refresh the entire thing. So I got to do this shit literally 12 hours ahead of time, and it's still fucking up. I hate you, Streamlabs. I fucking hate you, Streamlabs. So I'm going to reload. The chat won't be seen for a second, but hopefully it comes back up. There we go. Well, his name's going to be different no matter what, but I'm going to see some of the other ones. Okay, Gene. Well, God. I need to find someone who didn't already change their name color, because like I couldn't see who was saying what. But let me see. I want one person, but see, Jet's going to be pink no matter what because you already chose it. There you go, Cedric. I think that your name is always, or your name is default, so I think we're cool. But anyways, guys, hopefully everything's cool. I like those puns, Cedric, you motherfucker. Jen, how you doing, by the way, Mrs. Buttnuggets?
I mean, I'm doing pretty good.
What the fuck? What's a butt nugget? What does that even mean?
Poo crumbs.
Poo crumbs? Oh, okay. Well, that sounds fucking disgusting. But speaking of poo crumbs, I'm pretty sure Ganja has something to add to the poop with the crumbs. How you doing, man?
Actually, I haven't pooped today. It's kind of a problem. I might have to go put a finger up there a little later and dig some out.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
You wanted the poop knowledge. I dropped the poop knowledge.
Jesus fucking Christ. Honestly, because I know that not many people are watching right now, so I was able to like just let that, fly. But my God, I fucking hate you sometimes. But we're gonna go ahead and give ourselves a raid, which is AKA a host, just so everybody has something to do and something to watch while they wait for Corey Coleman and the gang to actually come in here and shoot the shit with everybody.
We got our poo talk out early.
Yeah, no. It'll probably come out a lot more.
Well, it's not really poo talk. It's more about constipation. But go ahead.
Yeah, but no, man. Let me see if this actually worked too. By the way, yes, it worked. All the Pokemans over there just chilling over there with the raid and everything. But this is also a host, so just those of you that are still over there on the Double Toasted Lands, make sure to come on in here, hang out with us, and as soon as Corey starts, I'll tell you guys to go right back over there and hang out with Corey and the gang. The Asylum 6969. Ooh, that's two 69s in one particular name. That's crazy. But how you doing, man? You're gonna hear some music now. This is the Call of Duty main menu song because we're about to get into that Call of Duty. Now it's time to say doo-doo. But yeah, man. So have you changed your mind about wanting to buy this at all, Ganja?
I'm fine. I'm stuck on a bunch of video games. I gotta play on my Switch. I gotta finish Cyberpunk, which apparently that's gonna turn into a part-time job. So, yeah, I'm kind of swamped. I'm not going to be playing too much of that Call of Duty.
Yeah, dude. I will say, and I know people are probably like, oh, man, Newtown again? Jesus Christ, dude, you did this last time. But, like, dude, for me, I think it's the most action-packed place at the same time that it's not confusing. You just don't see me constantly fucking dying over and over again. And I really do wish that those people who make this game can actually come up with some good maps and not just rehash the same shit. It's definitely an issue. The Asylum saying, hello, sir. I'm good. How are you? Oh, I'm doing good myself, good sir. Leslie saying, it's Corey playing Cyberpunk 2077. He is playing it, but not outside, or not like within the show. He's playing it outside of the show. But you guys should look at the channel late at night. Corey will come on and play Demon Souls or Cyberpunk or whatever. So keep your eyes locked on the DT's channel late at night. He doesn't even tell people. It's not even a carousel on the fucking website. So, which I like that. I like when people just randomly do streams, whatever. It just feels more natural, more like, spur of the moment. But, yeah, Jed, have you been playing a lot of Cyberpunk today?
I haven't played at all today, mostly because I slept till like 1 o'clock, and then I started looking through TikTok and Facebook that I just completely forgot.
Yeah, I'm
AK,
surprised.
I wasted like 4 hours.
Have you thought about like just how much time accumulated that you wasted on TikTok, like just in your whole life?
I mean, I wasn't before, but I am now.
Shit, I'm gonna out her right now because she's probably listening anyways. So Roxy could spend like 2-3 hours on the fucking toilet just going through the TikToks. Like she's pooped like 30 minutes into her sitting down there, but she's just TikToking the whole time. Those poor leg veins.
Yeah, no, and that's really bad for your ass too, by the way. Yeah. No, like, by the way, I don't feel comfortable just doing shit on my phone in general when I'm taking a shit. I like to keep the phone completely separate from any of those nasty germs that come out your butt. You know, like the E. coli is in the air, man. It travels everywhere.
Fuck that. I take my Switch to the toilet and I play the Super Mario while I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck.
Jean says, yeah, it's an MVP of this shit. Yeah, she knows her fucking TikTok.
Like of actual shit, or like just
TikTok
wasting
shit.
a couple hours. We're just wasting hours. Just on this.
She's like, yeah, this is my life. I know this pooping on the TikTok. Right, not pooping on TikTok, like pooping with the TikTok. Oh, some shit.
Man, straight shit on TikTok there, DS.
But the thing is though, about TikTok is, I remember when it first came out, everyone was like, oh, it's that weird, like, you know, for little kids and thirsty ass girls or whatever.
Wasn't that like another app or like?
No, it was TikTok for sure.
I feel like no, because like another app was out too called like Musically, and like that one was weird and that was cringy. And then TikTok came along, and I think we all just started going like, man, it's just Musically all over again. We gotta see all these people dancing. And I guess they sort of did fuse, but then it's like actual funny stuff started coming out of TikTok, and then we kind of just moved over there.
That's the thing, yeah. It took like 2 months. Because like, what did this come out like in 2018 or 2019?
TikTok?
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and look that up, because I'm thinking it's been like 2018. But let me double check.
I'm pretty sure 2018 as well.
Let me go ahead and use Mr. Free Google.
Oh, dude, imagine like when they start making Google a purchasable fucking item. Like Google's so great, everyone needs it. Let's make money off of it.
Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised. It actually started in like 2016.
Oh, that's surprising. Yeah, that's very surprising.
To ask this Google search, you have to pay 5 cents. And then before you know, it's going to be $1.20. Before you know it, you owe like $100 to Google.
Yeah, and people will be there defending it. No, it's cool. I mean, they gotta make their money. You gotta think about people. You really gotta understand where they're coming from.
That's when I move over to DuckDuckGo and use that VPN.
DuckDuckGo. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Search engine that allows you to search stuff up. But the kicker is they don't sell your stuff to data companies, as well as keep track of what you're doing. So you have nefarious people that use it, but most of the time people just use this because they don't get bombarded with advertising.
Yeah.
They also use it for a lot of porn.
Possibly. But they honestly though, like I know everyone's like, oh, I want my privacy, but they should really go into VPNs and see if people are still looking up like how to buy drugs or how to kill people or child porn or whatever, because I'm sure there's some dumbasses there that are still doing dark web shit, and it's like that's a good way to catch them through that VPN.
I mean, it's a hard thing to basically argue it, because like you got the people who are basically like they want to play certain video games, so they use VPNs and like download them because they can't actually afford them. Or you got people who don't want to pay for like a bunch of like movies, and then you have the people actually doing like straight up like fucked up shit. So it's just like,
But it's like, I don't know, I can't feel too much sympathy if someone's like, man, I don't got enough money to enjoy this really amazing thing. It's like, yeah, that's what that feels like. Yeah, I can't afford shit either. I don't have a car, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, there's still a lot of people like working like crazy. Like they're working 3 jobs and they still can't afford to have fun.
Yeah, that's how I feel currently.
I say, let them steal.
No, because the thing is though, is like you know that would be in a situation where like it only works for games, but anywhere else, like, you know, oh, I can't drive. I wish I could drive. I'm such a hard worker. I'm such a good person. Can I steal your fucking car? It's like, no.
I mean, I
stealing's
would
bad.
download a vehicle. I would definitely download a vehicle.
Yeah, but okay, but would you let someone download your vehicle? That's the main question.
I mean, if we're in the place where we're just downloading vehicles, they can download mine, not to download another.
Okay,
I'll be honest, I really hate the universe of Cyberpunk. Because of that, like the world that they portray is like such a like kind of dystopian, mostly from how far the technology's come, and how disruptive it is to like everyday life that requires us to hold these like different systems up. And I really like every time I see them like replace their body parts and shit like that. I'm like, I don't know if I could do that.
Well, you might not have a choice, man. Like they're already putting chips in babies and shit.
I personally would give myself a metal arm.
Really quick though, about that. Would you be mad if they put a chip in your baby without telling you?
I would be mad, yeah.
Me too. I think that's really
I mean,
fucked up to force someone into that.
Like, yeah, without telling you, yeah. But at the same time, it's just kind of like, like, what are you gonna do about it? At that point, you can't even get it out.
No surgery, I'm sure surgery.
It's willing to do the surgery. I'd be mad as fuck, but it's just like, what are you gonna do about it?
There's like a biblical thing about that too, of like, you know, once they put the chips in the kids, that means the devil's coming, and it's like, okay, how much of that is just old people being fucking freaked out about advancements in technology and how things work, you know? But then again, it's like I still don't want to fuck with the devil because like once I do it, you know, and I go to heaven, it's gonna be really awkward. Like, oh shit, that was real. Listen, bro, I had no idea. It's like I told you. That's how God sounds. I told you, Nick Diaz.
I imagine your guy would sound like Bill Burr.
Nah, fuck that. God, he would just be. If we just had just the cadence, I'd be scared. Cause I'm like, dude, you don't give a shit about anybody. Like,
what the fuck you want, Diaz? What the oh, you're here now? Oh, I'm supposed to stop everything for you?
nah, man. I remember there was a bit that Lucy K did talking about like God coming back and being really upset about how everyone treated the world. And he's just like, what the fuck did you guys do to the floor? Like, god damn it. You know. Mr. Dark40, thank you very much for the follow on the Twitch. I really appreciate it, dude. You're awesome. Hopefully, you're actually here for the long haul and shooting the shit with us. Waiting for Corey to start his thing. And once he does, by the way, I'll make sure to let you guys know. He usually calls me. And once he does, he'll be able to go over there and watch some reviews and all that good stuff. I know Chris is already over there right now. Oh, defeat. Damn. Big old red defeat in my face. Oh, Daniel Lazazizio 1997. Woo, I almost did that well. But thank you very much for the follow too, man. Yeah, guys, you guys might be in for something really, really cool in a couple days. Another bad retro review is happening. And I guess it's going to be The Pest. I don't know what the fuck that movie is.
Isn't that the one with John Leguizamo?
I don't know. Oh, is it?
Oh, that movie's fucking garbage, man.
Yeah, dude.
Nah, that movie's like, that movie's straight up annoying.
Well, dude, it was gonna be between that or fucking Love Guru, and man, Love Guru, there's nothing worse than that. I haven't even seen the whole movie, but I've seen clips, and I can't tell you how much.
Yeah, I can guarantee The Pest would piss you off.
The Pest would piss me off.
All right, the main reason it would piss you off is it's a stupid movie for the sake of being stupid. How you like if Freddy got fingered?
I fucking hate that movie.
All right, so it's that, but with a Latino this time and Latino jokes.
Shit, Mr. Dark40 says my first pre-show, but longtime DD fan, dude. You better fucking be here for a while, then, man. You know, obviously when you guys go and watch DT, you know, enjoy DT, but come back like tomorrow and everything too, and just kind of get in the chat, shoot the shit with us. I think honestly that we're like one of the most interactive fucking podcasts out there because I pretty much read everything that's on the screen here. So yeah, man, tell us a little bit about yourself, etc. How long have you been a DT fan? Were you into Spill at all? Let us know. Captain Laser saying, I mean, say what you will about the Pest. It's not as bad as Tom Green. Dude, Tom Green is fucking, what did he do? It was Road Trip, and then he did like a, what was the one where he's like giving head to a fucking horse or something?
That's where he got fingered. I don't mind Road Trip too much because like they drop him at certain points and like they focus on other characters. But Freddy Got Fingered is just that man unleashed.
M. Xavier, thank you very much for the follow too, man. But yeah, Tom Green, dude, like, and you know what's so sad too is like a lot of his personality got like sucked into fucking like Drew Barrymore, and it really sucks because I thought she was a normal person, but when she started doing some Tom Green shit too, I was like, man, you motherfuckers are too weird. I can't stand people like that.
I always like to think of Freddy Got Fingered as the unofficial sequel to Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, don't you fucking dare.
Nightmare on Elm Street 8. Freddy Got Fingered.
No, don't finger me again. Ah! Just screaming and shit.
It's just someone's nightmare. And then a couple times throughout the movie, you just see Freddy in the background.
Okay, let me ask you this: what do you do to change Freddy's whole personality, make him a good guy? By the way, Is there any way, like, what do you think he needs to do in order for him to just be like, you know what, I want to kill kids somewhere?
I mean, I don't know.
I thought you were gonna say, I thought you were gonna say finger him, like Freddy got fingered. Because the thing is, like, if that movie really was about Freddy Krueger,
that's gonna turn him into a good guy getting fingered.
well, yeah, so he'll know how it feels to be a fucking weirdo. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't know I made people feel like that. That's really uncomfortable. I apologize. I think that would happen.
Like, wow, so that's how it's like to get fingered.
Yeah. Yeah, if Freddy got doodled a little bit, he'd be like, you know what? I ain't gonna put that on anybody else. That's pretty fucked up. That's a horrible feeling.
Yeah, I don't think he fingered anyone else throughout those movies. So how's he gonna be like? How's he gonna be like? Oh, so that's how.
Oh, you're trying to say the guy with the finger knives didn't finger anybody? Like he fingered people in a different way.
In the movies, like no, like.
Dude, he was in the bathtub with Nancy, and his fucking hand came up out of the water and was like, cookie, like whatever the fuck. Like,
he didn't stick those up her butt.
He probably did. They can't show that shit in a movie. Well, how are you gonna be right underneath an ass?
I'm pretty sure you can feel like sharp blades going up your anus.
How are you gonna be a nasty perverted murderer? Literally, like, rise up between a girl's legs and not play with ass a little bit. Like, I'm sorry, but like.
Well, wasn't the problem he played with too much ass and the parents?
No, it is, but like he's already dead. Like, you don't got no reason not to continue doing that. Like, I guarantee you, he was being a little pervert in that fucking water.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, they still didn't finger nobody.
Look, I'm just saying. I'm just not thinking about the words that are coming out of my fucking mouth, alright?
You would definitely get adult only rated on your movie.
Well, yeah, just like that movie, yeah, rated R. But no, man, like
rated R. AO was shit. So that like sleazy flea markets and shit.
But that's another. That's what the fuck. I was like, wait, what? But no, like that's another thing I've thought about too. It's like, you know, there's another stand-up bit that I've heard before, but I've always thought about it, in a really weird, fucked up kind of way. But Louis C.K., which of course it came from him, he goes that if he could, if there was a time machine, he would go back and rape Hitler. And
why?
He said that the reasoning why I love this bit so much. He goes, the reasoning why he would fucking rape Hitler is because Hitler would be so unsure of himself and so like just damaged from that experience that he wouldn't like do all the bad things he did.
What kind of logic is that?
No, think about it. Just imagine Hitler like in a bath, you know, in a shower, just like, oh God, oh Jesus, like. You know, he'd be too like. I mean, that's
assuming that he'll actually take it that way because people like of sexual assault take things differently.
Yeah, true. But Hitler, I don't know. I honestly feel like Hitler's a weak motherfucker. I think that he went like he probably didn't even have a kink like that. He probably just had the power get to his head and started being like really, I don't know, sexually.
No, he's a terrible fucking artist.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think that says more about Louis than it does Hitler.
I mean, you're not wrong. Look, I didn't think about this either before I said the shit, so... No, Louis' comedy, man, he said a lot of shit that was almost like, man, dude, I hope this doesn't come back and bite you in the ass, and ooh, boy, did it get some fucking bite marks on that booty. Ryan saying, in the words of Norm Macdonald, I wish I could find a Hitler of today and just kill him. Fucking Norm Macdonald, like... I don't know. I like that guy, but some of his jokes, I'm just kind of like, what? Fuck. Switching rally points. But there's a lot of really good comedians out there. We were talking about this in the Actor Hours last night, which, by the way, guys, you guys were up till like fucking 5 in the morning. Amazing that you guys like to chill out for that long. I wish I could join you, but I gotta get sleep. But Ganja, I wish you were there because the conversation that came up was our top 3 favorite comedians. So I'm gonna give you a shot to tell yours, man. What's your 3 favorites?
All right, Dave Chappelle. Chris Rock. And I can't believe I'm blanking on his name because I got put on the spot. But he's the one that has the joke that, oh my God, look what they did. Like Alex Jones became him. Blanking on his fucking name right now. But he's the famous one that Joe Rogan always talks about. Yeah, it comes out from Austin, Texas. Blanking on the fucker's name right now.
Donnell Williams?
No. It's he's a white dude. Oh shit. Yeah, like I said, he's the one that he gets compared to Alex Jones all the time. So if anyone on the Twitch comment can like say the name from, I really appreciate it. But whenever I like to listen to their stand-up, I always put their stuff on rotation. I even have like his playlist, the one he did live before he died of cancer, on my Spotify.
Oh, he died.
So, yeah, he actually died of cancer later on in his life. Actually, when he started quitting drugs, which is hilarious about that. But yeah, he was a big dude that was in comedy. He started doing a lot. Like he was the first one to really start doing politics and shit. Fuck, the guy that did that fireman show, Larry David. No, he's the asshole comedian. I'm trying to remember his name. He's the one that sings the song "I'm an Asshole."
I think I'm starting to find out who is it. Like an H in his name, like
it's something like that. I think his first name is Larry, but he basically stole his style from this dude, and when he passed away. So like he's one of the reason that a lot of people don't like that guy as a comedian.
Oh yeah, god damn. Because you gave a lot of information, but that motherfucker, it does not ring the bell. But it's all right. Yeah, dude. But Jet, how about you? Where are some 3 comedians that kind of go to what come to mind when you think of your 3 favorite comedians? Kevin Keane saying Bill Hicks is probably what you were thinking of.
Bill Hicks, yes, Bill Hicks was his name.
I don't mind Bill Hicks. I didn't know he was on Joe Rogan shit.
No, Joe Rogan talks to him about him like a lot. He was never on Joe Rogan stuff.
Oh, okay. I misheard you. You said he was on Joe Rogan. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, he might as well have been how much fucking he talks about him.
But oh shit, I'm about to get killed game. Ah, triple kill. That's fine. It's all good. But Bill Hicks, I think, did too much fucking screaming. He reminded me of like a new school Sam Kinison.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, like I don't mind it. You know, I don't mind it yelling whatever because it's passion and blah blah blah. But like Sam Kinison became like a fucking parody of himself, which was really bothersome to me because I'm like, you're just gonna fucking yell and make loud noises and shit, and that's gonna be your whole gimmick.
I have a hard time enjoying him because so much of a dick he was. So like, his comedy sometimes hits and misses with me a lot, but like his personality was completely shitty. So I have a hard time really like enjoying his stuff because when his stuff hits, it hits. But like most of the time, you're like, man, this dude's just a fucking asshole. I can tell he's an asshole because listen to his jokes.
Yeah. Damn, I don't know how the fuck I got killed there. Jesus Christ.
We should have zagged, but you zagged.
You said zagged.
Or zigzag.
But yeah, for me, I caught some shit for it last night. Everyone was like, "Oh no on my third one." So I'll tell you the first 2. Bill Burr and Louis C.K. obviously come to mind as far as being the best comedians ever. But the third one that I got shit for is Jerry Seinfeld.
Why?
Because the same thing that you say, they were like, "I hate his voice. I hate the super like way of fucking talking he does."
Jerry Seinfeld is Jerry Seinfeld's stand-up actually funny?
Well, because I didn't say three favorite stand-ups. I just 3 favorite comedians.
Yeah, like that has to assume that he has to be like somewhat funny though. Like he's funny like when he's doing Seinfeld, but his stand-up during the show is kind of like ugh, yuck.
During the Seinfeld show when he does stand-up, because like those are really small. Yeah, they're not supposed to be that funny. But like. But you're right still though, because like when you think of his stand-up specials, which are way more thought out, funny jokes, whatever, they're still not as funny as lots of others. But what's amazing though is like we're saying that because we're into comedians that cuss and tell crazy fucking stories, blah blah blah. Jerry is such a like someone who observes. Like it's very observatory his comedy, and I fucking love that. Because he can literally take something as small as a fucking nail on a chalkboard or something like, and turn that into a joke. It's like, how the fuck does he do that? Like, I've tried to think like that. There was a time where I really wanted to be a comedian. I've kind of let that dream fucking go. But there was times though I was like, man, like let me just really study how he does this shit. And it's like I can't fathom how he does it. And then it's all clean. He can do that shit and work clean completely. That's fucking amazing. But I can totally see where Ganja's coming from when he said stuff before about like, yeah, he's a little corny. But have you changed that opinion at all, or do you still really feel that way, Ganja?
I mean, yes, I think he's corny, but like you can't deny his status as an amazing comedian of the '90s and early 2000s, and what he's done for like all the TV shows that all pretty much majority of the legendary people within Hollywood, within the comedy sphere, have followed his lead on what to do in order to increase their income and actually generate some money out of comedy so they can live comfortable to relatively like high on the hog lifestyles, depending on where you are in the different like spheres and shit. So I think to really like discount him as like great comedian, I think you're thinking more of just like actual comedic jokes than actually like what he's done for the industry. But if you're just going by jokes, like, I still get it because I do think he's corny. There's the reason I didn't watch Seinfeld.
Yeah, oh shit, I got fucked right there. I want to read the chat really quick too. Captain Laser saying Jerry Seinfeld's time is very dated and has kind of become almost stale in comparison. It's mostly because for years he set the standard, so it's hard to see him see him with fresh eyes. Gene is saying Jerry Seinfeld is funny everywhere else but on stage. He has some good lines and stand-up. Bad Boy said I did used to watch Seinfeld late with my mom. Yeah, dude. That was like some destination television back in the day, man. When Seinfeld was like really kicking ass and like current. That shit was huge. I remember watching like old wrestling clips and like in the commercials they're like, "Don't miss tomorrow night, Seinfeld." Blah blah blah. It's like, really? Like you guys are advertising like that? Holy shit. Ryan saying I got too many favorites. Patton Oswalt, dude. Yes, I love Patton Oswalt. George Carlin, fucking love him. Paul Tompkins, I've never heard of. Paul Scheer, Stephen Colbert, I fucking hate Stephen Colbert. Jon Stewart, I love. David Cross, I love. John Oliver, I also can't fucking stand. But that brings up another question too. But before we continue on, Jack, I'm gonna ask you first. 3 comedians that come to mind as far as being the funniest, in your opinion.
Honestly, I only have 2 that come to mind right now, which have already been said before, with Dave Chappelle and George Carlin.
Oh, you like George Carlin?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Because I remember you brought up like I think you might like George Carlin, but like I thought you said that in a way of like, yeah, you might like him, piece of shit, like. But no, that's awesome. You like him. I did not know that.
There's a lot of stuff you don't know about me.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, but the thing is, though, if I said what I know about you, then you'll be like,
I love Bob Saget as well.
Get the fuck out! No, you don't. Jesus, don't piss me off like that. Fucking hate fucking Bob Saget, dude. Oh, continue on, guys. Corey's calling me. I'll be right back. But you're about to start.
Say hi to your daddy. Anyways, Dad, what was the first comedian you ever like interacted with, either through like an in-person show or actually watching stuff on like Comedy Central or through the internet?
I wasn't really big on comedy growing up. Like when the Chappelle Show actually started first airing, like that was my first thing into comedy.
Well, I get you. Me, I got into it really early on. My first one was Chris Rock. I forget what the special was because it's been so long, but it was the one where he was wearing that loud ass purple suit and shit. It wasn't purple; it was kind of like a dark black, like a light black thing. And he was just walking around.
How about that? So was he dressing up like a pimp?
Kind of. That's when that style was in play, and everyone kind of did it. But the main thing was that's where a lot of people get that the difference in type of black people. I'm not going to quote the full joke because he starts using the hard N word, but you know you've seen it online. Everyone uses it nowadays to justify their racism. Mm-hmm. They try to differentiate quote unquote black people from each other. But that was the first special I saw, so I'm familiar when people try to use that half-ass joke. And if you do use that joke, you clearly don't know what it was about because he's really talking about how that mentality is pretty dumb.
But what was the joke?
Like
the different levels of black attitude with a certain word used that I can't use on Twitter because I'm not Chris Jericho.
Yeah, dude. What you call it? But someone said in the chat too, Patrice O'Neal. Dude, I fucking love Patrice O'Neal, and that's actually, I'm gonna be honest, dude. I jumped on a bandwagon with that because I'm so into Bill Burr. And I guess he was like a best friend of Patrice O'Neal before they got a big ass fight. So on that, I'm actually new to him, and I did not know he was so fucking funny. And I really wish I would have been into him when he was alive. Same thing with Mitch Hedberg. Blah, blah, blah. What's his name? Mitch Hedberg? I'm fucking up his last name.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I feel like I'm saying it wrong though.
I wish I could help you, but I don't know who you're talking about.
But he does like these really short jokes that are very like, they're corny. Like, they're like dad jokes, but like on steroids. Like they're really, really funny fucking jokes. And he says it like with the stoner.
He has a cadence, so he talks like this.
Yeah.
Because baby, everything all right. And like, I want a jelly donut, but I don't want a jelly donut because I'm not trying to be fat.
Yeah.
Somehow the way he says it,
it's
you
so
just laugh your ass off.
It's so funny, dude. I fucking love that
You
guy.
guys agree that a lot of comedy is based on like a joke itself, like doesn't have to be funny, but the way you actually like say it makes it funny.
Oh yeah.
100%. That dude's whole career was that.
Yeah, this is delivery, not DiGiorno. What's up?
Do you guys agree that's actually what makes comedy most of the time? Is like how you present the joke?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because keep in mind, Bill Burr's comedy is literally just an old white dude being an old white dude. It's literally that's it, just an angry motherfucker. And if you get into enough lifts you'll hear motherfucker go off like he is Bill Burr, but it ain't funny. It's uncomfortable, and you want to get out of the fucking car as soon as you can, and you give that motherfucker a 1 star. But Bill Burr says it with a certain cadence, and it's like, it's hilarious. But, I mean, dude, you always compare me to fucking Bill Burr to an extent of like, oh, like, you're always yelling, blah, blah, blah. And you like me.
I thought you got your whole personality from him. I'm just like, did you mold your personality off these certain comedians that you find funny?
No, even though I tried to do that with Joe Rogan. There was a point where I really wanted to be like Joe Rogan. But hey, you know what?
I've done that with a few people that I really enjoy certain aspects of their personalities that fit certain thoughts and processes that I have in my own.
Yeah, like, and I don't like that. Like, I don't like that about myself that I try to be like Rogan. But like, hey, you know, it's the most famous fucking podcaster in the world and a great comedian. So I mean, I don't feel that bad. Like, you know, might as well try to be somewhat successful. But the thing is though is like about all that stuff. I think that I freaking forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, like just basically like, you know, when it comes to when Ganja says that shit about me, like, hey man, you're like him. It's like that's his nice way of saying, Nick, you're complaining too much. Shut the fuck up.
No, I actually find you hilarious when you complain. I'm probably one of the few people that enjoy your reviews, mostly because you're losing your shit.
I mean, and I appreciate that, but it's like I don't think people like that about me. It's like
I don't care. You're asking me my opinion. I love that shit, and I giggle every time.
Yeah, like I mean, and people always like say that with me and Alan too, because Alan be freaking the fuck out a lot. But it's like, well, we are that way. We're just angry men. But when you get someone like a professional like Bill Burr doing it, it's hilarious, and he's rich and famous, and everyone loves him for it. But you get me and Alan doing that shit, and people are like, "Oh, dude, can you guys fucking chill the hell out?" So.
Do y'all know what liking something is?
Yeah. Oh shit! I'm getting killed again. The thing is, though, guys, I want to let you all know that Double Toasted has, I believe, started. Yeah. Look at it right here, guys. There he is, looking around like, oh, how do I run all this equipment? I don't know. I'm a stupid man. Look at me, dumb. I'm joking. You're a great person. So we're gonna continue this match. Oh no, the match is actually over. I fucking lost. That really sucks. Oh, I hit the wrong button too. Look at me, guys. The best play that's not going to include me because I am fucking stupid. Nice stuff. But I did have fun though. I liked the stream and I actually liked doing as well as I did for Call of Duty this time, and it actually worked. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh wait, no, match is not over yet. Fucking god, no, I'm leaving. Fuck that. You're not gonna make me do the same goddamn thing twice. But as I'm doing this though, Ganja, why don't you tell people where to find you while I eliminate myself from the game?
Well, you can find me over on Twitter at Red Ganja Guru, as well as the Metropolis Collective, where I do a little ditty called the Lumati Podcast with the Birdman and the Ruthless Wonder. Today we wrapped up our show for the year, so we're going to be on a Christmas break, just like all your favorite YouTubers and, of course, your different type of workforces. So, with that being said, no new episodes for the rest of the month, but we'll come back to you guys in January, so go check that out. On Facebook. And pretty sure some maybe other streaming platforms as well.
Oh, yes. So, and with that said, too, guys, make sure to support the live streams. It's a cool concept that they're doing. They're trying now. Don't know if they're going to be doing it again, but definitely show them that the shit works analytically. Go do that shit. Also, go enjoy the Nunes podcast with Ginny and Ginny. You guys can figure out who the fuck's who. And Cedric Farrell, not Williams, with this Metropolis Sports Show. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Goodbye. Love y'all. Call of Duty is a good game. I played too much.
The little is the truth.